What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Roster Bubble Series video. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or a video drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Also share this out as well, getting it out to different fans on different platforms. Very important. And yeah, let's get into it. So in these types of videos, I take a player that's on the roster bubble, and then I go into their background, their competition, how they can win a spot on the roster, how they can lose a spot on the roster. So today's candidate slash profile is none other than Jalyn Holmes, defensive lineman. He was a fourth-round pick of the Minnesota Vikings out of Ohio State in 2018. Stayed there until 2020. He was waived by the Vikings last preseason, signed to the Saints practice squad, played a couple of games with the Saints, and then the Giants signed him this past year. So some stuff to know about him in terms of stats-wise. His rookie year, he got 1 sack in 5 games, didn't start a game, 1 tackle for a loss, and a quarterback hit. Also, his second year, 6 games, none started, 4 tackles, a tackle for a loss. That was pretty much it. 2020, his last year with the Vikings, total of 14 games, 9 started, 2 pass deflections, total of 36 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 4 quarterback hits. And then with New Orleans last year, 8 games, 1 pass deflection, 1 game started, 14 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. So he got probably the most snaps in his third year in the NFL, which was 2020 with the Vikings, because a lot of their pass rushers were gone, a lot of their defensive linemen were gone, and guys like him and Ifeadi Odenigbo were actually playing meaningful snaps. He recorded 12 pressures that year, and then the 2 years before that, 1 pressure each. 2021, he did not record any pressures. In terms of snap counts, 17% with the defense in his rookie year, none on special teams. The second year, 18% on defense, 12% on special teams. Then 66% on defense, 18% on special teams in his third year. And then the first year with New Orleans last year, 35% on defense, 6% on special teams. So his competition, what does it look like? Justin Ellis, Ryder Anderson, David Moa, Christopher Hinton, and Nick Williams. He's just a role player, in my opinion. I think that's what he's been his whole career, and it's going to be a pretty crowded room. It used to be a room a few weeks ago where, like, okay, this guy can make it, this guy can make it, this guy can make it, outside of Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence, but it's getting pretty crowded right now in terms of the whole defensive line, defensive interiors, defensive tackles, all those guys. So how can he win? Makes plays in the pass and the run game, shows leadership in the defensive end room, attempts to fit the role player mode. There's going to be a ton of contention. Now, here is one player, in my opinion, that over the last week, now that we signed him, could be taking Jalyn Holmes' spot, Nick Williams. We'll talk about him in a separate video. So in order for Jalyn Holmes to beat out Nick Williams and the other guys in the room like Christopher Hinton and Ryder Anderson and David Moa, he's got to make plays in both the run and the passing game, show leadership in the defensive end room, attempt to fit the role player mode, and also eat double teams. A lot of exotic fronts are going to be shown by Don Martindale and his defense this year, no matter if it's a young defense, a good defense, a bad defense, whatever. Eat double teams, because getting to the quarterback and getting in the backfield are important for this defense, any defense, but especially this defense. How can he lose? Has a quiet camp, struggles amongst the 2s and 3s. He's got to get into the backfield, he's got to make plays, and if he doesn't, he's probably going on the waiver wire at the end of the preseason. However, overall, I don't have him making the roster. Yes, he does have the familiarity with Andre Patterson, the defensive line coach, but a guy possibly like Nick Williams, more experienced, more familiar with the game, has gotten more snaps. Justin Ellis, familiar with Martindale, so he actually may get the nod over a guy like Jalyn Holmes. I don't consider Justin Ellis, in my opinion, to be a roster bubble guy. I think he's going to make it. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or a video drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Peace out, guys. See you later, and stay cool.